What's the mighty good word, party folk? I'm your mile high priest. I'm up here up about a mile high on Jupiter's day. It's July 12th, July 11th. This message will likely come to you around July 12th, is likely what I mean. What's good, y'all? I recorded in all signs for the first quarter moon in Libra. This is a first quarter moon in Libra collective reading. I'm uploading it, I believe, so it'll be posted very soon alongside this collective reading. Venus just went into Leo a few hours ago, so the ingress into Leo is a vibe I'm looking into. The first quarter moon in Libra is related to the eclipse, the new moon eclipse in the fall of 2023, in October of 2023. And it does then culminate in the full moon that occurs in, I believe, April of 2025, alongside the sun in Aries. Right now, we're at about 21, 22 degrees of Cancer. So the moon does square the sun at about 22, 23 degrees of Libra, right? In a few days. So we're digging into all those energies. Mercury will be in its pre-shadow next week. It will begin its pre-shadow retrograde phase next week. Lasts about 2.5 to 3 weeks. It does move into Virgo, but it retrogrades back into Leo, and then moves finally back into Virgo in September. So in about 8 to 9 weeks. Again, Venus just ingressed into Leo and will move into Virgo in August. So we have a few weeks of this Venus and Leo vibe. And it does oppose, July 12th, so tomorrow it does oppose Pluto. So this is kind of like that kickoff to the Venus and Leo season. It could be fun, right? But it could also be felt. Again, this you could be perceiving or like just aware of a lot of noise, and it could be causing that headachy type, or you don't want to listen to someone or something. There could be a tendency for someone to have an attitude of perceiving that they know a positive outcome, or pushing for a positive outcome, knowing that there can be leeway, and so relying a lot on that awareness, hyper awareness of a future positive outcome, and creating adding more fuel to an already emotionally full, emotionally intense situation. So from the Sabian Oracle, that is related to the 22 to 23 degrees of Libra. Balance is difficult to achieve, but is something that needs to be strived for. Things you may notice, or behaviors you may notice, or attitudes, is people or the other person or the other party or you yourself may not be aware that you're acting flippant. Hopping from one thing to the next, you could become aware of that behavior, or you could be noticing that in others or in another. Also, impatience was a big theme, and so a lot of, maybe you don't have, maybe it's noisy and you don't want to listen, especially. There is another aspect to it of perhaps you just want to move along, right? Okay, so that does take me to the full moon message. So magicians, high priests, high priestesses, kings, queens, royals, this is your first quarter moon in Libra, and Venus ingress into Leo court. I am your effervescent, mercurial, bubbly, airheaded, talkative, very talkative, hopefully not too annoying, bubbly, wiggly jester. I am here with your divine messages for your multidimensional expansion through all spaces and times. Thank you so much for being here. I honor you. I honor our path, our energetic exchange. I recorded the all signs reading based on this vibe. This is a collective reading based on the first quarter moon and Ingress into Leo, Venus Ingress into Leo. So for the first quarter moon, as I'm digesting the Sabian oracle, you could have the mood I'm picking up is having a hard time accepting that there can be a positive outcome or solution because it's annoying. It's finding it annoying, or maybe you're expecting the worst, or maybe the other party expects the worst. So there isn't a meeting of the minds there, and it could be emotionally fueled, where a very logical or rational individual now can become very emotional, and therefore the logical drive is lessened, and they are then more emotional, and at that point perhaps you're used to being very applying positive reframing or solutions, and it's not being met, and there's no right or wrong here. It's allowing it to go and leaning into change and renewal is where we're at. And this is alchemy because it's related to the eclipses, and then more so the way I describe it is it's Aries, the archetype of Aries, the applying the leadership quality and going to the judge, so the Libra archetype, and saying, hey, we're finished, we finalize our debate, we have a verdict, and the judge having to deliver the verdict and applying that discernible quality of a leader, not being pushy, but applying the verdict, the outcome. There has come a time, so there is a shift. Keep your noise to yourself, which I laugh at me. I have also felt like I have perceived the harshness of others, and I have felt it onto me, which is besides the point. I should not even say that, because I know people will latch onto that. I hope that they don't. It's both. I've noticed it in just general that you can be met with softness and you can be met with harshness, and where have you given yourself room? So as I always say, go on about your business, and go on about your business. This is about flexibility versus rigidity, but more so, are you too dependent? There's this like Libran aspect, Libran and Scorpionic, Virgo, Libran, Scorpionic aspect of compartmentalizing facets of yourself and your lifestyle, however you see it, your personality, your day-to-day. Are you too dependent on the separateness of the aspects in your life? Are you too full in a way? Is the schedule too full? Is it from one to the next, or you can't fit anything new in, or are all the parts? Do you consider the parts separate, but do they all depend on each other? So it's that severity and that extreme of being discernible and honest, and knowing where you have been where everything in your life spills into every aspect of your life spills into every other aspect, and there's no room, or you continually overfill and overfill. Wow, where are we at? 10 minutes in. Okay, I've been loving throwing the Herbal Astrology Oracle by Adriana Ayales at y'all. We'll skip the sacred symbols. First quarter moon marker, significator card. Love it. Golden Dawn. This is brilliant. This is different, right? I love it. So card number 10 marks, the Wheel of Fortune marks the first quarter moon. In general, it's a significator card. Protection as you shift, as you allow evolution to occur. I love the explanation of the application of Aries, because that's North Node. These are all the shifts that we're going through in the next 18 months. Fast. 9.5 months fast. So there's both relief, like get rid of something, or maybe, I don't want to promote any more getting rid of a lot, but maybe you are in that time of getting rid of a lot, or yes, it happens. Sometimes you get rid of a lot. If you're anything like me, you're constantly getting rid of a lot. Wow, that sounds so awful. Hey, maybe it's people get rid of me too, right? Like, what's good, party folk? Every time I take a break, every time I'm going through my own alchemical activation up the spine, a serpent, like, I don't want to show up here. This is not, I'm sharing personal. This is who I am. I don't like to come on here and act more aloof than I already am, but I know y'all probably perceive that I'm in this alchemical moment, and it's messy. And when I come back, I'm like, I really love this channel. Thank you all so much. Thank you for being here. Hopeful. I've been digging the well-known Alchemy and the well-known Animal Spirit by none other than Kim Krans themselves, amazing, and Adriana Ayala's Herbal Astrology, Thoth Taro. Yeah, so what are you nurturing, and what are you untangling from, right? What can you nurture? What are you untangling from? Wow. This is based on your value. Goddess Isis, single room, Mercury, Archangels, Angels, Spirits, Highest Light. Awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Wounded Healer. At the bottom of the deck, we have Comfrey, Completion, card number 32. We were getting the Anima Mundi card, number 51. Dragon's Blood, Protection. This is Completion, Saturn, the World card. This gives me, but like more the Devil energy. So knowing where you, the glittery, right? Knowing where you can satisfactorily tell yourself, this was good, this was shiny, this was a cute moment in time, and it's no longer cute. What's good, party folk? Welcome to the Wounded Healer archetype in 2024. What once was cute is not cute no more. Go on about your business, okay? Go on now. You have learned. This is chironic. Chironic. This is Chiron. This is Chiron calling. This is Jupiter in Gemini. Oh yeah, there's too many ideas, too many words, too many times, too many rounds, too many over and over, round and round and round we go. The world card, comfrey and completion. Wounded healer, card number 53. Merkaba. Do you allow now the deeper thread and connection, the connection to past life wounds, okay, and how they propel you? So soothing, nurturing sacred play, inner child, healing and inner child, just like comfort. Okay, so the Empress also, just go along with me, please. I'm like the Empress. The Empress can act out of sorts, and the Empress can also relieve the space and time, clear up ideas, clear up their mental, regain mental clarity, gain mental clarity, mental groundedness, also physical, spatial, so environment, softening, deepening self-care, honoring psychological evolution, psychological understanding of relationship, of changing with time and not remaining static, but not flowing out of control, flowing into release of control, right? To allow the body to heal, so allowing mind to peel back, right? Thank you so much, Goddess Isis, and God Rama, angels, spirits, I'll pull from the animal spirit and then situation, what crosses, what surrounds the situation, and then the origin and basis. And I'll do that with the Alchemy deck. And then we'll get into past, present, and future tense with the Thoth. Oh, and I'll pull some from the Values Oracle. Okay, yeah, we were getting a lot of the spirit, the highly spiritual, the Ascended Master. Sea Serpent is the sacral chakra. Is it the sacral chakra? I'll check it. And then we have Deer. Message for the collective for the first quarter moon. What situation? Wow. Well, here we have all three. Thank you very much. Message for the collective for the first quarter moon in Libra. Thank you so much. the deck order Saturn concrete completion. Okay. Sea serpent. Yes. The subtle energy of the sea serpent occupies the area of the Svadhisthana chakra. Located deep within the pelvic bowl, this chakra is known as our center of creativity and desire and is associated with the water element. Svadhisthana translates as in her own abode, indicating this chakra is the home of the Divine Mother or Kundalini herself. Wow, I was telling you all about all my activations. There's a reason why I yap about guiding, being some kind of guide and whatnot. And look, we have the activation Kundalini card. I don't want to get too deep into that. But that is what like is the origin based in kind of what like because it is purifying and because chaos is here and the peacock's tail 55 and masa confusa chaos, a lunar shadow lunar aspect, getting a lot of Black Moon Lilith, which is associated with dragon's blood, which we had a lot during the all signs reading that I hope you guys watch. Card number 51, chaos. And so there is a discerning removal, so where you can like maybe lash out, or is where you can redirect creative sacral energy where you have lashed out now, instead of lashing out in those situations or becoming confused or irate or in a negative shadow reactionary state, in remix it and totally perhaps even Queen of Swords it, where you're like just listen and with applying patience give it time, because there is this humility and graceful moment where the peacock's tail is in reference to quick, fast changing energy, creative energy. So from this, is there a way around this? Whoever you are, Capricornian and that Chironic, very Aries. There's Jupiter and Gemini. We have more Saturn. You could be an Earth sign, and then we have these family. It's like you're coming to your own spiritual family. It is about having faith, fate, belief, a belief system, not acting out of sorts and being very grounded, either knowing where you're going to stay. Does it require a fight? Do you want to fight to stay, or do you move on? Do you go on and go on about your business? This is really for your business. It starts with your value. It's so sacral. Wow, of course we have sacral, because this is now a sacral like thing. Like, this is an awakening. 59, the red and white rose, Kundalini. Activation, spiritual, that it is chaotic, and so there's a need for support, like spiritual support, and yeah, it could be annoying, and that could be part of the moon. Like, you could want to draw the noise out, like drown the noise away. That is part of it. Spell and leisure, and then the diamond card, another alchemy, alchemical reference. So it's the peacock's tail, it's chaos, and it's the red and white rose. This is activation. It's divine, and it's physical, and it's biological, it's alchemical. And here we have Empress, and so it's like, can you manifest the new through feeling secure, through feeling grounded, through feeling mentally clear. You can be coming out of exhaustion, and you can be looking at a lot of instances where you have created over or being over controlling. Wow, we have the gold card. Okay, everyone, relax now, please. We have the gold card, so past, present, and future. Thank you all for being here. This is the Thoth Taro deck. Mercury, archangels, angels, spirits, all highest. Ooh, my crown chakra is whoa. The crown area. Okay, messages for the collective. Thank you so much. Helpful ancestors, voice ancestors, sage ancestors. Messages for the collective for the first quarter moon in Libra and for the Venus ingress. So Jupiter in Pisces, the Nine of Cups is happiness. Past, so something maybe was actually a wish fulfillment, or it seemed as if a wish fulfillment could be had, and that's maybe the over positive. Too positive. Y'all, were we thinking too positive? Too positively. Wow, there's more. Wait, yeah, look. The lovers. So making the choice to, that is what is, that's the situation. So the lovers card, Gemini, Virgo, and the Nine of Cups. Either something is a wish fulfillment, or something, it is the happiness card in the Thoth Taro, Nine of Cups, Jupiter in Pisces. And before I started the video recording, in my mind I was thinking, in a way I want to be strict and stick to the Thoth's, Aleister Crowley's messages from their interpretation in the Thoth Taro. And so here I am, I'm reading the Nine of Cups, and it's Rider-Waite-Smith traditional interpretation, some or part of, because there are many, right? And also happiness is part of this, so it is more of an internal culmination, perhaps a chapter, perhaps knowing worth, coming out of a situation that was making you happy, or appeared to maybe it could, as if it could create contentment and happiness. In the present moment, you are faced with the Lover's card, which is still a choice in the Thoth Taro. I do love that the presentation is of two more like masculine, one presents a little bit more feminine, so it does have a traditional depiction, as well as a vibration of like non-normative, and there's a lot of heart center. Maybe you have made a choice for yourself. The Nine of Cups is a choice to be on your own too, to be happy on your own. Happiness is a individual sensation, right? Contentment could be shared amongst a crowd, a community, a society, although can happiness be out of fleeting moments of fleeting. The Ace of Swords appears, so the air. And then we have the present moment. As my ear starts ringing. So this is breaking news, right? But the Ace of Swords and the... Yeah, we have challenge that left behind here. And then we have order, both Saturnian cards. And then we have the Lost card, which is a Leo card, which Venus and Leo presents themselves here. Over the next, 4 or 5 weeks, you'll be in this coming out of ruin, coming out of... You may be... Okay, can I just go on about this and y'all will listen to me, please? Because this is my download right now. I love it. Okay. The last card, we have Leo. We have the Strength card, right? We have 2 major arcana, and we have the 9 of Cups, a higher black up there card, right? 9 of Cups. Okay, wow. Maybe it's not perceived as fast because... So what is fast more is what's happening now in the next 4 weeks is this acceleration. So if you are separating, it could be accelerated healing. It could be accelerated a more ease of in the separation, and also there is a subconscious aspect to this where it has been already in transmission. Yes, transmission, and you've been transfiguring, and it's been culminating. It's not seen, it's subconscious. You have been tending to it because regardless of where you stand in your healing journey and how you mirror others or how you see where you need to work, when others mirror you, despite all of that, you still continue. You move forward, and you're not able to heal everything all at once. But it can feel hard and harsh when everyone wants to teach you a lesson, and you're like, where's the list, the sign up list, so we can go lesson by lesson, everyone. So we don't get that luxury, we don't get the privilege. But what my main point that I'm trying to make is that you have still kept moving through and processing where you can, and healing where you can, and removing stuck energy where you can. Suddenly you're presented with this chunk, this obstacle, and it's like getting through the breakthrough, and it is honoring not necessarily perseverance, but how many truths does it take to get to this core that flushes out. We have the peacock's tail, which is like brimming, booming, bursting. Here is the burst, the lust, through your choice to be likely on your own, to take time on your own, whether you are in a relationship. Really, really taking an individual, like a big step into your inner self. Okay. 9 of Cups, clarity. And clarity on the last card, clarity on... We're going to get 3 cards to clarify each. Thank you so much, Sacral, for the Archangels. Light Seer's Tarot. Okay, the challenge is Saturn. A Saturn card. We have Comfrey, a Saturn card, and we have Order, a Saturn card. The need for compassion for the self and others. So we have 9 Pentacles at the bottom. think don't worry about how it looks, right? How others perceive you, how others perceive this change. Just honor compassion, kindness, unconditional love that you're moving through it. Okay, Nine of Wands, and then King of Cups. These are trying to flip out. So I'm going to leave those there. And so King of Cups, Pisces, and have heavy Scorpio vibration, Scorpionic. And Nine of Wands, Sagittarius vibration, Moon in Sag. Wow, cool. Okay, wait. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. Okay, 1, 2, 9 of Pentacles here. Happiness on 9 of Pentacles, clarifying 9 of Cups. You're choosing yourself. Queen of Cups, untangling. What has this message been about? What are you untangling about? What are you untangling from? Okay, one more. The Moon, untangling from deception. Likely self-deception. Is it anyone else's fault? Maybe it is, but you're owning it. Cancer or and Pisces vibes, right? Queen of Cups, you're owning it. You're like, not where others deceived me, where I allowed others to deceive me, where I led with in a self-deceptive mode, not unknowingly, unbeknownst to me, unconsciously, through shadow work, through psychological processing, through alchemy. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You choose yourself. You come out your true authentic self. 99. Queen of Cups. Also Leo, or apologies, Gemini vibes. Switch Gemini vibes, the Lovers, right? The choosing to continue to walk through, process, keep going through it, right? Keep going through it, Pisces. Don't give up. You're there. You're gonna get there. Boom. You've made it through self-deception, uncovering. The Lovers, right? Well, this one I already put on the lust card string. Okay. I knew nine of Pentacles would come out. The Queen of Cups, you're untangling. The Moon, deception. I'm just like, wow, that's exciting. But it is a challenge. It requires compassion. You're a wounded healer. This is a karmic lesson. It's sacred bowl. It's gold. You're about to hit a spiritual gold moment, and then strength here. That means real gifts. The Lovers is a real contract. 2 of Pentacles on top of strength. King of Pentacles on top of strength. Taking on making the decision to take on something new in work. Wow, the Lovers on top of the Lust card. The Lovers once again. Maybe it shifts, because it shifts to you. You may come to a new relationship. The Lovers on King of Pentacles to Taurus. The Lovers Gemini. Mercury, and then Taurus, and then 2 of Pentacles is Capricorn. Venus. And then, okay. So this is playing out right over the next, I think, a huge significant shift in October, and then in upcoming at the end of the year. We have the World card, the Hangman, and the Ace of Wands on the Lovers card. So Capricorn, Saturn, the World card. Pisces, Neptune, the Hangman. Over the next 6 months, look, a spiritual awakening, a spiritual karmic lesson, the Devil at the bottom of the deck. You'll likely persevere through your tests. I honor you. I honor your path. I do wish and hope that you do. I think that you know that there is a better now that you've made it through the chaos, right? You've made it through the wilderness, and this is applying a lot of karmic lessons. This is the Hangman is karma. The world is like, okay, cool, you got it, right? The Ace of Wands is like, you've been tempted, you've been tested, you've regained and you've gained spiritual abundance in a way where it shows up as your creative spurts. The Lust card is like the future, right? What is the basis of all of this? What's been happening in the last 9 months and what you'll see in the next 3, 6, 9 month shifts, right? Money, a new establishment. Because of this shift, it's a timeline shift. Earlier too, I was like, there's a difference between a shapeshifter, so a phony, poser, a glamour magician that in our society, in our contemporary view, we see that as shape-shifting in a traditional alchemical interpretation is this. It is transmuting and applying karmic lessons, paying debts, learning the freaking hard lesson, and moving the F on, and gaining the gifts, whatever gifts you seek and whatever gifts are due to you in a fated destiny, whether your energetic ka body draws in wealth, as in financial wealth, or love, family, order, structure, a challenge, nonetheless, a spiritual limits met and exceeded, need for emotional and logical rational boundaries, a emotional test of time, an emotional alchemical kundalini rising now, sacral and solar. Why not, right? We have a little, this is forever. I love you. Keep it real. Give me likes and give me comments. I'm sorry about that. I just ended. That was a mistake. Okay, we're still practicing. I love those bowls. I hope that you enjoy them. They're not too chaotic, and out of that chaos, you come anyway into your golden, your wounded healer, Saturnian, Saturn and Pisces. Karmic lessons, karmic shifts, honoring your next few months is like all devoted to you. I honor that. I honor your path. I honor your decisions. And I'll be back with more anyway. I appreciate all of your time, and I am grateful for our energetic exchange. Keep it real, keep it light, and I send you so much protected white light. Thank you all to the new subscribers for joining us and sticking around. Share and comment, and yeah, talk to y'all soon.